Hey everyone, this is Robert Dunaway, and this is Meet the Instructor. So I'm excited to begin this semester. I know we're going to have a great class. I just want to provide some insight behind who I am, why I teach, and my eclectic past. So a few surprises. I'm an English instructor for Gadsden State, mainly on the Cherokee campus, but also here many semesters, and I love teaching for Gadsden State. So being new to a course, you might be asking, well, where is my path? Where am I going? Why am I taking this class? This is as much a life coaching experience as it is an English class, so I know you'll find something fruitful within it. J.R.R. Tolkien said, not all who wander are lost. This is true indeed. So maybe we can begin finding our pathway in this class. I'm married to my lovely wife, Dawn. She's an instructional designer here at Gadsden State. We love traveling, working in the garden, all those types of country folk type things, you might say. We have a lovely daughter, Sabrina, who's at JSU, majoring in computer science. And that's a little bit about my family. My educational background took a little turn, as many of you might do in college, and that's okay. I have an undergraduate degree from Jacksonville State University, BS in political science with a minor in English. I returned to school and got an MPA degree from Jacksonville State also, and a master's in public administration. So after working for the government for a year, I decided I didn't like data entry. Hey, so I changed course frequently. I went back and received my English degree from Jacksonville State, and now I'm currently ABD in Humanities from Union Institute University in Ohio. And here's one of my successful classes from the past. You can tell I take things really seriously. Yes, Harry Potter. Experienced teacher, I've taught English online and traditionally for over 17 years. I've taught for Gadsden State, obviously, Southern New Hampshire University, Bryant and Stratton in New York, Jacksonville State University, University of Phoenix, Argosy, Jefferson State Community College. So I've been around the block a few times, if you might say. Now my life interests are kind of eclectic, and I'm sure you are going, many of you will be saying, wow, how's he an English instructor? My previous career while teaching online was I was a musician. So I rebuilt a 1971 RV. Yes, it looked like the Brady Bunch. Traveled all the way across the United States and played places such as the Whiskey Go-Go in the middle of the screen here in Hollywood, California on the Sunset Strip. Actually blew my RV up there. So my other interest is that I work as an activist for the Native Americans, the Lakota Indians, and I went out to the Pine Ridge Indian Reservation and I helped them with all kinds of things concerning preservation of mounds, roadblocks to raise money for the elderly, all kinds of different issues out there. So I've been an activist. Hopefully you'll become involved in something you believe in before you finish this class. I received a card from the League of Indian Nations of North America. They made me a diplomat for the International Parliament of Safety and Peace. And I wrote articles. This is why I'm really good at writing. Some of those have appeared in Alaska Native Journal in Canada, Canadian letters I wrote for the government, so forth and so on. So I have experience with writing in professional documents. I want to express one thing to you in this class, and that is grit, perseverance, following through. Angelique Duckworth conducted a study, and the important thing here is having grit, because her study found that out of college students at an Ivy League school, it did not depend as much on IQ as it did with grit. So those students who did not have as high an IQ as others or high GPA performed equally well, if not most of the time even better, because they persevered. So following your goals, finding your bliss. I found my bliss here at Gadsden State. I'm excited to be teaching you this semester. It's going to be a great year.